The Democratic People's Republic of Korea, aka North Korea, is located between the Yellow Sea and the Sea of Japan. It has a border with Russia, but it has a far greater one with China, who happens to be one of NK's greatest allies. I want to say that it also borders South Korea, but the demilitarized zone says no. Right at the end of the Korean War, the Korean demilitarized zone was created to separate the North and South even further. Even though they have talked about in the past, the 2.5-mile strip of land is proof that the two countries aren't getting back together anytime soon. North Koreans strongly believe in juche, which is the idea of North Koreans being completely self-sufficient. This would make one think that it's still a solid hermit kingdom, but it turns out not to be as isolated anymore as one would think. Hundreds of students travel overseas for business training over there. Many North Koreans work in China and Mongolia to produce goods. Everything North Koreans do is in the name of their country, ranging from school to work to sports. School children range from the ages of 5 to 16. Right after their schooling, they can voluntarily join the military, but they must join it by the age of 18. Young kids go to daycare because parents tend to work long hours in offices, factories, and whatnot. Even though that happens, families are still very tight-knit. Popular sports in this 9-province country involve shiram, volleyball, soccer, taekwondo, and gymnastics. Gymnastics are so big there that there's this huge event dedicated to it called the Mass Games. Mass Games is an event in which 100,000 females do a choreographed routine in one of the world's largest stadiums. The stadium is located in its capital, Pyongyang. Several hours in rain, shine, and freeze and snow. Children, teenagers, and young adults train on unpadded ground for the event. Drama and dance are also things that are done at this annual event. The first year in which it happened was 1946. The government is supposed to work like this. It has 3 branches of government: executive, judicial, and legislative. The assembly makes up the executive branch. The 687 members of this one-house legislative branch are elected in an election every 5 years. All these politicians come from the Korean Workers' Party. To vote, you must be at least 17. The members meet a few days a year. The judicial branch consists of various levels of courts. Believe it or not, North Korea does have a constitution. Does it get reinforced? Nope. But it exists. The legal system is a mixture of Prussian system, Japanese traditions, and communist legal theory. The country has only had 3 dictators in its history, including its current one, Kim Jong-un. The previous dictator was his father, Kim Jong-il. Kim Jong-il's father, Kim Il-sung, happened to be the first North Korean dictator. The flag has quite a bit of symbolism behind it. The white represents dignity, purity, and strength. The red band represents revolutionary traditions. The star represents socialism. And the blue represents sovereignty, peace, and friendship, which is kind of cool. Just like this cupcake, in which you should totally take. Do vidania.